the best value players in the game right now. Obviously, so much promos going on, especially with this new promo. It is like an icon based promo. I feel like they always add such good value cards when it comes to like icon promos. Obviously they have lowered versions, and then the higher iterations are much more expensive, obviously better play styles and stuff. But hey, the ones that are in here though are still looking amazing in terms of value. And in the series, best value means, or doesn't necessarily mean the best cheapest. It's basically best bang for buck. However they play exceeds their current value. Yeah, they're insane. So let's get into it. I know you're thinking to yourself, how can I improve my FC25 experience? Look no further. MONOEXP has the best, cheapest coins on the website. Best price, best guarantee. Use the code META for 8% off, bro. You can get literally any card. Go check them out right now. Very first one is going to be Van der Sar 89. I'll be honest, there's a couple of other ones that are even better in terms of value, but I feel like this one was the best, especially at this given moment, because a lot of people always compare Van der Sar. I mean, a couple of people, actually pro players, were running this Van der Sar in their teams. So I think this one, currently valued at like 225k, is a brilliant price. It's got deflector base, which is kind of nice for pairing balls out. Obviously, doesn't have the plus, but what I like about this one is the rush out plus. It is so OP this year. I say this year like they had it last year, but what I'm trying to say is Van der Sar, right? When he rushes out, he's tall as well. So it's difficult for any of the like opposition strikers or attackers to actually like clinical or be clinical or finish, you know, because Van der Sar comes out so quick. Does it make sense? So rush out plus is a very vital one. And Van der Sar in this game has always been OP. I don't know. He just has like, you know, basically, it could be like past iterations of code where he's like just always going to be insane. So yeah, EA never fixed their code, so it makes sense why it's good. We're going to jump over to the left back. Not really much going on in terms of like changing with the defenders mostly, bro. Like, I think in the last episode, I've included Nuno Mensch. Include him again. He is still so good value. Trust me, if you need a left back, this is your man. 150,000 coins. Intercept, firstly, which is a defending playstyle plus, one of the better ones, I'd say. Maybe apart from like Anticipate. And then obviously Quick Step plus, which is probably the best pace attributes. I feel like any card that has Quick Step plus just makes the card look and feel so much better. So having that stats is always going to be vital. Next one's going to be the center back. It is Schlotterback. Now, I was looking at kind of like center backs to kind of see who's like the best right now for value. And I must say, Schlotterback, versed him and used him a couple of times. Anticipate plus firstly. Now, slide tackle is a little bit redundant, so it's kind of like he has one playstyle plus. It depends though. I feel like slide tackle is not as great as other ones, but I still think the Anticipate plus with a very nice play split, amazing reactions, 88 composure makes the card actually very good, bro. And all for the price of 100k. So yeah, tell me who is a better valid one in your opinion. I personally think that's up there, bro. Definitely. Next one is definitely still going to be Gabriel right there, 93 rated. By the way, I'm just checking my phone. I have just ordered something. We should be coming soon through. Coming soon through? What is this English, bro? Coming through soon. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is Gabriel, 150,000 coins. Probably definitely the best value card in the game, I'd say personally. Jockey plus, move from side to side. You know, anticipates the players and the attackers. What I like about this card in general though, or what I hate because I always verse him, is he seems like a Ferdinand in game. I don't know, bro. It's like he's very dominant, very tough to play against. 88 stam. This is your man if you need a center back. Unfortunately, I don't think he's available on SPCs anymore. We could go check though. Can you actually search here maybe? If he's not here, then it's unfortunate. But what I'm trying to say is, Gabriel, if you did do the card, which I think a majority... Okay, he's still here. There we go. 145k. Get this man done right now, bro. You sitting right there, bro, watching the video. Get this man done, bro. Very nice card indeed. We got Benjamin Pavard. Now, he is a center back, yes, right? But no. In terms of a fullback, though, probably one of the better ones. Why I say this is, in this game, you need someone that has physical and height. And shout out to a couple of you guys, because you actually stated in the comments a couple of times, Benjamin Pavard, bro, I've used him and I've versed him. Probably the best fullback in terms of value, 100%. That's why he's here. 229k. Firstly, jockey. Okay. Intercept plus. And he's a defender already. He's a center back. The guy can still play right back. I think he might be better there. Why I'm saying this is, he is insanely tall in game, bro. And he feels like kind of like a Capdevia, those type of cards in game. And then he's obviously got fullback plus plus. This is so vital, by the way, in terms of roles and stuff. Please, if you utilizing a role, make sure they have the plus plus, bro. It is so vital. It makes the card's positioning, most importantly, you know, be nice. So yeah, 98 reactions, bro, for fullback. Yeah, this is your man. Trust me, if you need a fullback, get this guy in your team. Yeah. Very next one's going to be N'Golo Kante. Now, I had to include the immortal type of thing because a couple of people are doing it and they're getting kind of hyped. I'll be honest, I don't see the hype that much for these type of cards. Personally speaking, I feel like there was much better evos even without this, bro. Do you get me? It's kind of like, you know, like that N1 Neri. I think it was... Which one was it now? It was the one... I'm trying to figure out the promo one. If we look at Future Stars promo, that's what I'm trying to say. The Future Stars promo, it's kind of like that for like midfielders. You know, a couple of people are doing Kante, a couple of people are doing Lewis Skelly. So yeah, I do think Kante is the best one, personally speaking, because this is actually the better version than the grassroots one, and we already know how good that card was. Bro, 3 playstyle pluses. Firstly, passing is done, incisive pass plus, intercept as well. For a CDM perspective, a couple of people are rocking the 4-2-2 formation now. This is probably the best card for that formation. What a card, man. I mean, very nice dribbling, amazing passing stats. Pretty much everything above 90 almost. Like, except for defense and physical, like, that would have been insane if he had everything above 90. That's 9 goal and gang, we like to say. But very nice card indeed. Can play anywhere, literally, in terms of midfield. CDM, CM, and cam. That is insane. Very nice stuff. Yeah. Might be an OP cam, not gonna lie. Very next one's going to be a Billy. Now, as a CM goes, she ticks all the boxes, and she obviously had a previous iteration that a lot of people liked, which was the 92. Now, I'm not too sure if we compare, maybe, I think, the stats between the 92 and then this 93. I'm obviously thinking the 93 is going to be better. But as you can see, yeah, much better right there, man. If you spend 750k, and if you've used a Billy, you'll know how good the 93 is, bro. So yeah, that's going to be a solid card. Incisive, tiki-taka, intercept plus. Probably one of the best plethora of playstyle pluses for midfielder. Yeah, she literally ticks all the boxes as well. Amazing dribbling, very nice passing. Shooting's insane, up to par. Dribbling, defending, I personally would use her as like a playmaker roaming type of vibe. But you could use her as like, what does she have for roles? You could use her... Yeah, you see playmaker plus plus box to box. You could definitely use it as a box box in like a 4-1-2-2. I'm thinking /2. Yeah, very nice indeed. And 164k. Insane business, man. The supply is definitely outweighing demand these days, and that's why cards are so much cheaper, bro. But let's move over to the next one, and it is going to be centre back Matthias. But the thing is, this card's not playing centre back. Now, a couple of people be like, Mike, what are you saying, bro? Like, he's got block and bruiser. It's not really that OP for CM. The thing is, sometimes you need to look at it like using them in game compared to, like, you know, certain stats or playstyle pluses, because this card in game, bro, for 58k, come on, dude. This is going to be better than some guys that have evos. Trust me, get this man in your team. You won't regret it indeed. I definitely think someone like him, though, in game will dissipate very quickly over time. But right now, as of this current moment, very good, bro. Trust me, solid card. Next one is going to be the wingers. Now, this is going to be attackers. It is going to be indeed the main man Marlon. Now, he's 600k. Now, hear me out. I also have some cheaper cards, obviously, because people will be like, Mike, I could also just go on, you know, Futburn and say this is the best valued card, Mia Hamm, 700k. But the thing is with Marlon, right, a couple of people also have more coins now. So the thing with Marlon, if you're looking at a card that not a lot of people expected, 600k, right, insane pace firstly. Now, he does have rapid and first touch. It's not really the greatest thing, I'll be honest. The card in game is insane. I don't know if you boys know Lafawale. Shout out to that man, what a beast. He uses Marlon, and I cannot believe the things that this man does with him, bro. And it's not even just because of that. I actually have used Marlon. Bro, this card is him. As a winger, insane. I mean, you can also add him anywhere in terms of the attack, which is nice. 5-star, 5-star. Yeah, Daniel Marlon is that guy. 600k, insane. Next one's going to be Smith, a little bit more cheaper, but definitely good value. I mean, we already know how good her previous versions was, and then she does have the quick step plus. Rocket plus with low driven, crazy business. What more do you need, man? What more? Maybe the 5-star skill moves that's like about it, bro. Yeah. 5'6" though, very low center of gravity. Kind of like a cheaper Mia Hamm. Some people might say even a better one because Mia Hamm is kind of outdated a little bit. I don't know. I think when it comes to her evos and stuff, maybe that one's obviously better. But yeah, overall though, we got the very last one's going to be Thierry Henry at 1.2 mil. A lot of people is asking me in the comments, Mike, do you take Thierry? Do you take Eusebio? I think both of them are insane in their own respective right. So completely up to you who you want to choose. Personally, I think Eusebio will have longevity and is a little bit more like better now. Due to the fact that he can turn, bro. That's the issue. Like when the game's heavy, sometimes Thierry Henry doesn't really turn great, but still a very nice card indeed. That's going to be the best value. We also got a couple of cards at the bottom. Obviously, as I said in the start, or when I was doing the midfielders, you got Lewis Skelly, Vitinha, Vidal, all 500k. You can convert them to like a icon type of image. You know, still looks nice, bro. I mean, we've got Nainggolan, bro. That card is, if you know, man, you know. Nainggolan back in his time, I think it was like Bayern Munich as well. He obviously went to Inter as well, I think, right? Very nice card indeed. We got Vitinha. I mean, we know his previous version is so good. We've got obviously Muller, which is more on that cusp of like cheap, good value, but very good value, might I add. 400k. I've included him in the past video. That's why he's on the honorable mentions bench, I like to call it. Yeah. Gianfranco Zola. Come on, bros. Need I say more, man? Need I say more? Someone that is 30,000 coins on the market right now. This guy absolutely cooks. 20,000 coins with quick step and finesse. You don't need to be doing too much. Just get this guy in your team. If you need a striker, he's going to play for you, bro. Trust me. Already 600 likes. Yeah. Eusebio is also one. I think that Eusebio might be the best value one. As I said, value doesn't necessarily mean the best, cheapest. He's going to stick towards the end of the game cycle. Trust me. He might even get an Evo or two, but for now, that card is him. Very nice in terms of turning. Very cheese and jammy. A lot of nice things to say about him. Diani and Bailey has to be here as well for the wingers. I've included them multiple times. Especially that Diani for quick step and Trivela. That is Love Wallace's dream as well, bro. He loves that. I keep mentioning, but yeah, he's a beast. I feel like he's one of the funniest guys, or one of the funnier guys right now in the community. But tell me in the comments though, who is your favorite card right now in the game? We do also have a couple of heavy hitters here at the Evo page, bro. I won't lie to you. Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, hold on. What the hell are we doing, bro? 90 everything except for 88 physicality. But look at the state of that card. There's a couple of cards, man. Tell me in the comments. That's why I do these videos as well, because people will be in the comments stating their own opinions. And if it gets likes, you know, then everyone else or other guys that liked it agreed. And then you guys can obviously analyze and see who's, you know, up to take, bro. Up to get. This English has been bad. I've been a boy, man, Mikey. That like, subscribe. Tell me who's your favorite value card. I will catch you boys in the next one. Peace.